Since leaving the J-Vlog community, oh wait a minute, better not wait. Although that would be pretty hard because it's a proximity thing, so the door was still open. Anyway, I just watched a very difficult video. When I left Japan and I came to this new world, I also changed a lot of things, and it's opened my eyes to some different things. Well, just it's irrelevant to the point. I don't want to fill this video with nonsense, irrelevant stuff. I just watched a pre-suicide video. I don't think the man knew that he was going to do it at that time. Although if you watch the video, it's pretty clear that he was on the edge. And the reason it kind of touches me, I mean, any suicide touches me, but just, I mean, we know that it's the sheer numbers that are doing it every day are staggering. And it's always been something that's been important to me, largely because I've dealt with challenges in the past. I've really never really. It's been the kind of thing that surfaced a couple of times. You know, you kind of get frustrated or depressed or stuff like that. That was mostly in my younger years. As I've gotten older, it's something that is manageable. That's largely because it's here I am. I'm off on a tangent. I don't want to do this. I don't want to make this a subject about suicide in general, because I'm not an expert. I don't know much about it, except two things. One, life gets tough, and two, chemical imbalances seem to occur. You know, when life gets tough, I mean, you can sometimes push your way through that stuff, or look to your community to help you and get through it. And then with the chemical stuff, I mean, there's no way you have to figure that out. I have no way to tell the two apart. So, what I wanted to say, and I'll get to the point in just a moment in this video, but I just want to say, you know, when I came here, I became part of a new community, but not as a content creator so much as a viewer. Like, you know, back when I was in my J-Vlog days, I was a content creator, and there were people who watched J-Vlog videos, and I was on the one side of the screen, so to speak. Now I'm on the other side of the screen. I'm kind of a viewer, I participate. These people don't know who I am that are involved in this, but I know who they are because I watch their content. And so it touches me in a different way. It doesn't touch me in the same way that, you know, like if one of my fellow J-Vloggers was suffering, somebody that I could actually reach out to, or, you know, that's not that way. I mean, I could send an email to anybody, but, you know, it's different. You know, I could, you know, my friends on the J-Vlog community, when I was a part of that, they were people that I actually knew and, you know, hugged and got together with at events and stuff like that. This is a little more distant. Again, back on track, Kurt. The point is, I was very moved by that video, and the only reason I wanted to make this one was to simply, while I was watching the video and the reaction videos from other members of this community, responding to what he had done, I just wanted to reach out to that guy and say, you know, if it gets that bad, take action. Go down and see your doctor. I mean, what was it that one time that I had? It was the same darn thing. It was the same darn thing. I had, it wasn't suicidal thoughts. It was depression that I was experiencing in my early 30s. I was very depressed. And I couldn't figure it out, and I was embarrassed to talk. I didn't know how to talk to anybody about it. So what I did was I made an appointment with my doctor for a physical, my general practitioner. I made an appointment for a physical examination. And when I got in there, you know, in the American style doctors, it's just you and the doctor alone in the room. I like that better than the Japanese style where you've got the nurse there. It's a little more awkward, and it's kind of like, I like to have that one-on-one. It's not a criticism video of Japanese doctors. It's just my preference. Anyway, as soon as the doctor came and sat down, I said, listen, okay, you know, what it says on that clipboard there about physical, I probably do need that, but that's not what I'm here for. I said, I'm depressed and I don't know what to do about it. And he put the clipboard down and he talked to me about it. And then he recommended me to a specialist, who then recommended me to another specialist, and did indeed help me out. That's why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to not yell, but as the guy made that video before he committed suicide, I wanted to reach out if I'd seen it. I didn't see it before. I saw it afterwards. I wanted to reach out and cross the sea and say, just go see your doctor. Tell them what's going on. You know, even if it's so mad, even if it's a last-ditch effort, maybe they can help you. I don't know. So And I do get email from people like that sometimes. I get email from people. In fact, I've got another one. One of the vloggers in my new community. Actually, really, he broke down in one of his response video because he had received a message from this person prior to the suicide, and he hadn't had a chance to get to it because he had so many messages in his inbox, and he felt so bad. He actually broke down in his video. He felt so bad that, and he hasn't even read the message yet. He's afraid to, and I know that feeling. In fact, I've got one right now that's sitting there in my inbox from a young man who's basically telling me that they want some LylesBrother advice, and I just simply haven't been able to get to it. I haven't even read it because it's just, life right now is just bam, bam, bam. And when I'm, like last night, I have friends invited me out to a grand opening for their new restaurant, and I went and I sat there for half an hour. I was so exhausted after being in Irvine all day taking care of family stuff, and I just excused myself and went home. That's beside the point. So that's just completely beside the point of what I'm trying to say here. Back on track, Kurt. The point is, if it really gets that bad, go see your darn doctor. Just spread your cards out on the table and say, look, it's more than I can take. I can't do it anymore. Help me. And there are things that they can do. And it may involve, they may have to take you into, I don't know how to say this nicely. I mean, they may have to take you into protective custody to protect you from yourself, and that would be a good thing in hindsight. So I guess I gotta leave it at that. I'm still pretty emotional, so I'm gonna get back to it. I have life to continue to deal with, and but the words of that guy's in that guy's video, very short video, before he did it, will echo in my mind forever, and heighten my resolve to do what I can to help others and to encourage others towards help when things get that bad. My gosh. Okay, gotta go. Take care. One more thing. I want to make this video titled "Live in Peace" instead of R.I.P. L.I.P. That was not my idea. That was the guy the vlogger who made the response video and broke down. He said that at the end of his video. He said he would rather, he was kind of saying the same sentiments. He was saying would rather offer the expression of live in peace rather than rest in peace. You know, giving more emphasis toward the life part and the living part. I like that. So live in peace. I'm gonna remember that. See ya.